what is up, friends and fellow collectors? You will not believe what I got in the house today. Boom! I got a Queen Studios Museum Batman statue in the house. So I'm super excited. This is my first ever Queen Studios statue in the house. And this was actually a gift from Collectors Ark, so I just want to say thanks to Randy Go for sending this one over to me. This is the first time I'm ever going to see a Queen Studios statue, and I'm really excited to get to it, so I'm going to get to it in just a second, but I want to talk to you guys about Collectors Ark. So if you haven't heard about them already, Collectors Ark is a store out of Singapore that sells these statues that are very difficult to find here in the US. So that means XM Studios, Queen Studios, Infinity Studio, and others. But mainly what I really like about them is Queen Studios. They get the images, they get the statues in first, they get videos up first. So if you're interested in seeing more stuff about Queen Studios before you go and make your purchase, I suggest you go over and subscribe to their YouTube channel. That's mainly where they're shooting their videos at, and you can see unboxing videos of Queen Studios statues firsthand. And secondly, go over to their Facebook group and also their Instagram page, and you're gonna see images and order information and all that stuff if you're looking to pick them up. So I'll leave links in the description for you guys to get to all of that in the description below. So this is probably the blackest statue box that I've ever seen from a statue company. Usually they have a lot more going on as far as the design, but it's got a classy look, I think. You got a matte black box. You can see the glossy finish that says Museum Batman right there. Got Queen Studios right there, the Queen Studios logo. All right, it says DC on this side, Queen Studios again on this side, and then we're back to the front. Let's get the foam out and see what's inside. All right, so this is the first time I'm ever unboxing one of these, so let's go over some of the little things that come with it. First off, you get this, looks like layout of the statue. You can see how it's laid out in the box right there. And it looks like you got some instructions. This doesn't look like a very difficult statue to put together, so not really too concerned there. You got a museum line quarter scale Queen Studios Collectibles certificate, which feels very thick. It's in a plastic laminate. So that's dope. And then you get foam box, and you get the strap similar to like XM Studios. So let's get this open here. Oh! Statue. Smells like statues. All right, looks like everything's packaged okay. It's wrapped in plastic, and then you got the tissue. So all that's good. You got a few pieces there. Yeah, this looks like this is going to be really easy to put together. Let's assemble. Definitely got a little heft to it. Oh, this is super cool. Wow. And cold. Feels like real marble. Wow. They made 1,500 of these. I got number 53. This is a very difficult statue to hold, but there's your bottom of the base right there. So it's kind of plain, but it says DC on it, Queen Studios, and you got your numbering right there, and you got those soft pads. And then the statue sits like that, and it's so tall that my camera ain't picking it up. So let me move the camera, and let me readjust. Be right back. All right, there we go. A little better angle on the dangle so you can see the entire statue. This is really cool. Would have been neat if you could have seen his body a little bit more so you could see the bat logo and everything, but I get the whole idea of having him cloaked and kind of brooding looking like that. But the paintwork on it really gives me the vibes of marble when I'm seeing this, or stone, you know? So really nice tribute looking statue. And I like the portrait. Give you guys a close up of that when I go through it, but let me see what other pieces we have here to attach. It's a gigantic bat. Oh, that's really cool looking. All right, where does that key in? Check that out. So you got like a bat purchased somewhere on here. Looks like it's on the base. So that one went over there. And we got one more bat, and that one goes over here. Yeah, and that's it. This is the easiest statue I've ever had to put together, like ever. All right. There it is, all put together, the Queen Studios Museum line Batman statue. And it's cool. You know, when I saw this one initially, I felt like it's kind of plain, you know, but when you actually see it in person and you see the texture work that's going on through the cape, the way it's painted, it does have a lot more detail and appeal when you see it in person. So let me real quick get you some dimensions so you can see how tall this thing is. It could definitely fit very easily in a Besta, in a DTOF. It's very skinny, but it's extremely tall, it feels like. So this guy is about 23 and a half inches tall up to the ears. And then width with the bats is about 9.5 inches wide, and it's only 9 inches deep, roughly, about 9 inches deep. So extremely easy to put, like I said, in a DTOF. And you can have it pretty much in anything. I think it would look real cool on a pedestal all by itself, like a tribute piece. And even then, like I know they made the other DC pieces like Superman and now I think Wonder Woman, so you can have the Trinity, you know, and it just has like a very tribute look to it. So another option for you, if you wanted a inexpensive quarter scale Batman statue, is this is a very inexpensive start base, right? Where you can actually get it repainted or paint it yourself if you have those abilities. $325 is what this statue costs. So for quarter scale, that's super cheap. So you can get it repainted, you know, judging by how much he's covered in the cloak, there's really not much that you need to add to color. Probably you can go blue or black, whichever, you know, tone you want to get for the cape. And then you have the skin tones that you would want to add in. But I would leave it as is personally. I think it looks very nice. So cool aspects of this statue. I really like the base. You know, you have that pedestal that he's standing on. Looks kind of like it could be like the headstone to a grave or something like that. You know, that kind of reminds me of, or maybe even a rooftop. So I think that looks cool. It has nice texture work in there. You have pretty much one color going on through it, you know, with tones of that color. So it's got kind of like a brownish gray tone to it. And then you have different variations of color to give it the shades and things like that. So I think that looks very nice. I like the additions of the bats at the very front. I didn't even realize that when I first saw the statue, but I think that's cool how you have these bats there at the front of the headstone. So that also gives it a really nice effect to it, you know, since it's Batman. And the base doesn't really take away anything from the look of the statue itself. I think they did an awesome job with his pose. You know, he has that brooding look to him. Like I stated when I unboxed the whole piece, because this is all just one piece, it would have been kind of neat to be able to see his chest, at least, so you can see the Bat logo. I think that would have been kind of cool if I was to change something about it. But I do like the whole cape flow that they have going on. I think that's very well done and looks very realistic the way they did it. So I like that a whole lot. And then when I look at his face, it looks like Batman. So I like that they did a good job on the portrait. It has a kind of Jim Lee style of look to the portrait. We don't really know who they're going for when it comes to the look of it, but it does kind of remind me a little bit of a Jim Lee type style look to the portrait. He's got the short ears, which I dig. I'm not really a big fan of the longer ear portrait. Nice strong jaw, which is good. You know, and he's got the angry eyes, which I like. So yeah, like when I see it, I get that vibe of Jim Lee style Batman. Could be wrong. You know, I don't see a lot of Batman pieces all the time, so don't quote me on that completely, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it anyway. But very well done on the paint job. It has the look of stone and weathered stone, you know, so it has like the darker shades going on here. Again, same colors, brownish grays going on, and in different tones too, to give it nice, you know, feel of weathering and dirt, like it's been out in the elements for a long time. I love that it's darker tone as you come down here, and then in the upper areas, it's a lot cleaner. So, you know, almost like the sun has bleached it a little bit in these areas. So I think that's well done. And it just looks like, you know, like what you would see in real life. Like if somebody made a stone statue of Batman to tribute, you know, Batman for all the things that he's done, this would be probably how it would look. So nice work. I think it looks really cool. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this one. Again, big thanks to Collectors Ark for sending this over to me. Make sure you check them out over on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Like I said, links are in the description below. So check them out, please. And let me know what your thoughts are on this Batman statue. Did you pick this one up? Are you gonna pick it up? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, keep it marvelous.